Hey there, everyone. Wolfblade coming at you.
As was Chester.
And did you know that you could play Mario Maker online?
Who knew?
Well, the Direct told us, but there's probably a catch. And you probably are like thinking, "Hey, I'm gonna play with my friends online. Mario Maker's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best experience ever, right?"
Hopefully.
Well, there could be a catch. And I'm going to present a theory that I came up with a little bit earlier today. I was doing some research, and I got a couple of sources here I'm going to show off. But playing with your friends on Mario Maker 2 is probably not going to be as easy as you might think. And I will just show you guys on the website here. I got a couple websites pulled up as well as the Direct. But as we scroll down here, and you read the description, specifically about the one about the Nintendo Switch Online. It says, power up the fun event further with Nintendo Switch Online membership, which gives you access to Course World, and it's a wealth of online content and functionality. Track your rankings, share your creations, and leave comments after you played courses. With Nintendo Online membership, you can also tackle endless challenge, save courses online for later for offline play, enjoy multiplayer with players near and far, and customize how you dress your Mii and etc. Up to 4 players. Nowhere in there did it say anything about being able to play with your friends. And I'm thinking what's going to be happening. We can actually move over to the actual Mario Maker website too here. And under the multiplayer section, it says, play online multiplayer with people from all over the world. Again, never used the word friends.
Yeah, but just because they don't talk about a feature doesn't mean necessarily that it won't be there.
That's true, and there is more to come. They did say more to come.
True.
But the reason why I'm really concerned about this, and I'm thinking that the multiplayer is just matchmaking, is if you go back and look at the Direct, and I'm going to play this in a really slow speed, that way we don't miss it. But if we go back and play the Direct, specifically when we get to the multiplayer here, network play, you can actually see when, now this could be just for the Direct, but when they click network play, it will actually just skip right into matchmaking. There's no, alright, play together. There's no, like, asking about your friends. There's no section to choose to play with friends. So we can see right here that, Mario, Luigi, and the Toads are all playing and stuff, and you get to play with people all around the world, which is true. You do get to play with people all around the world. But are any of those people actually your friends?
But I mean, we do see it jump straight into like a game almost. It's like you hit the button for multiplayer versus, it like loads it up immediately. I don't think that's really how it's going to work. I think they're probably going to have some settings based on like who you want to play with, or like what region they're in, or what game type you'd like to play, that kind of stuff.
So right
So they're
here it
probably.
shows off the multiplayer versus, not to interrupt you, of course. It says meet the competition, and then bam, you're paired up with matchmaking right there as is.
But when have you ever known a game to matchmake that quickly like that?
Well, again, it could be just a mock-up for the Nintendo Direct. Um,
True.
and I'm very much banking on that because I really want to be able to play with my friends in this game. That would be like, that's the big selling point for me, right? Is to be able to play Mario Maker with my friends. But I'm concerned because all their descriptions, no matter what description you look at, they never use the word friends at all, except for when they're talking about local play. And if you notice, the further into the direct that you go, they talk about being able to create a room with local play with your friends, and then if one of those friends have Nintendo Online, everybody can play, play the stages and whatnot. But as you can say here, your versus ranking, that won't be affected if you do local room, your local wireless room play, but your versus ranking will go up when playing online. So that is another kind of indication, at least in my mind, that hey, if ranking is going to be affected during these game versions, this online play, then is it just going to be straight up matchmaking then? Because why would the rankings not be affected during the local play with your friends? Because they don't want people to actually like cheat and stuff with their friends, but not be but your rankings will be affected in this other thing, even if you could play with your friends. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Sure, certainly.
And then another piece of evidence that I just to solidify my point is if we go over to the Nintendo Switch Online eShop under Mario Maker 2, and you go ahead and read the description, it's kind of along the same line there. With the Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can tackle endless challenges, save online course locally or later for offline play, enjoy online multiplayer with players both near and far. So either they're being extremely vague, or...
Which, I mean, it is Nintendo, so they do like to be vague about a lot of their projects.
That's true. And I agree. But I also wouldn't put it past Nintendo to, kind of screw online play up.
Well, yeah, certainly.
Because they have disappointed me in the past when it comes to that. I love Nintendo, but they have disappointed me sometimes with that. Now,
well, here's a counterpoint to all of this. So I'm watching the Direct again, and I'm noticing that they talk about the versus multiplayer, but they kind of skip over the co-op feature a little bit. So could it very well be that you can only verse against people around the world, whereas co-op will be more for playing with friends?
And I would be perfectly okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now for like a game like Trials Evolution that was on the Nintendo Switch, and I think it came to other platforms too. I got the Switch version though. Now that online matchmaking session that they have implemented in that game was actually very interesting. I'd never seen it before. It actually prioritized people who were on your Nintendo Switch friend list first, and then filled up the rest of the spots with random people. And if they did something like that with this, I would be perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. But is Nintendo going to be that clever?
But we look at Splatoon 2 and we see how like joining a friend game like that is, you're going to end up having one person be sitting there waiting for that game to end, or you're trying to jump in at the same time and then someone doesn't connect or whatever else might happen. So hopefully it's not just that. Maybe the co-op does allow you to create a room and allow you to add whoever you want. But I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, because, again, it could be a mock-up for just the Direct, but I really hope this is not the case. And with them, no matter where you're looking on the internet, do they ever specify the word friends? Kinda has me concerned a little bit.
Sure, certainly.
So, I guess we'll have to just wait and see. But, what do you guys think about it? Leave a comment down below. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't, and let us know your opinions on it. But until then, as always, this is Wolfblade.
And this is Chester.
Signing out.